Breaking news, ladies and gentlemen, Binance Chain has been caught faking volume, caught red-handed. This confirms not only that you are my friend, but also that they are scared of us. We are a threat. They have noticed us. They watch very closely. This is the second time Binance have done immediate responses to the power of Hex and PulseChain community. This is just the beginning. They're trying to take us down. They can't. So, look at this. They made a contract named One. So, they didn't make it. They made it very obvious. It generates $1.5 billion of fake volume on it. There are just 5 wallets connected to it, and they just spin it around. I want to confirm to you, PulseChain and PulseX. Of course we're legit. Binance is poop. We can't get in anymore. We can't get a share of their profits. It's just not how it works. Pulse, Hex, PulseX, win. Look at this. Look what they did. Have a look at this. One. Wow. Look at this new one. You know why? They never thought that everybody would be scanning one of their competitors, DEXScreener. And yes, DEXScreener is a competitor to CoinMarketCap because DEXScreener is the new hot thing. People want to see new coins, what's active. The coin rankings are trash. You can't see anything on there anymore. You know why? Because they're a bunch of poopy heads. Because these rankings are boring. Everybody's only looking at the front page. And I hate to say it breaks my heart, but crypto is so crap that we barely move now. Where are the 300% moves? It doesn't happen anymore. All these coins used to move. Bitcoin used to go up 100x from $200 to $20,000 from 2015 to 2017. Now, barely moves. But of course, it's rank 1. Even if you just scroll down a bit, these things aren't moving. Litecoin's number 12. You've got stable coins here. These are all garbage. So this is why DEXScreener is the hot new thing. Wearing a wig, got the party hat going. Everything is going fantastic. The slippers are so fluffy in the land of DEXScreener. You know what's cool? You can sort by volume. Look at this. Woohoo! Who's got no volume today? Wow! P socks, Pulse socks. I hope they're fluffy, and I hope they're fuzzy. Okay, I promise I did not rehearse this, friends. We're doing this live. So, $1,900 of volume. What are you guys doing? I hope you get some Pulse socks out of them, just like the uni socks. So this is the cool things you can do. You can view, and what about liquidity up here? You can sort by liquidity. This is actually the most important metric you got to see. So it's cool here. You get to see. By the way, this is verified and true. There's $49 million of Hex and eHex, which is verified on the PulseX yield farm. PulseX has 192 million, but it's also a lot of it's ratio bonded. So the real liquidity we want to see would be the pricing in USD, but all of it is relevant. Binance Chain. How about this? Look at their liquidity. You want to see what their liquidity is? Oh, I'd like a little $2, please. $2 of liquidity. Fully diluted valuation, 2.29 trillion. Isn't it something special, huh? Who's faking their market cap now? Oh, like I've heard of a little coin. If you go on the third page, rank like 201 or something, a little coin here. Oh, Hex. How about this? Look, our market cap, which they call fake, is 4 billion. But when they do it, it's, excuse me, 2.3 trillion. They have a market cap which is twice as big as the entire crypto industry. The entire crypto industry is only like 1.15 trillion right now. How does that happen? Well, you know, when you own everything, you make the rules. We know how that is. Now, we're all doing it in fun spirits because we're yelling about digits on a screen. But I'd just like you to know, nobody is pure. They will call us peanut brains. They will accuse our slippers of being non-fluffy. Well, there's a line there they better not cross. But look at this. They are doing the exact same thing. It's a hyper-competitive field. So I'm not here to tell you that Binance is bad or good or whatever. I'm here to tell you it's a game. And in a game, you got to do whatever it takes to win. And I want you to know, the people on top, they're telling us that we're not playing by the rules. But here, clearly you are, baby doll. Where was your $1.5 billion of volume? I didn't see that. Very fascinating how all of this is coming true. I'm also shocked that Binance would do it. I did not think they would do it and make it so obvious. You know what they're not used to? They're not used to loud, passionate, energized communities, because technically they have a lot more people and a bit bigger network effect, but no one cares about it. Who's a Binance Chain maxi? Who? There's a few scam pump and dumpers on Twitter, but they're only maxis because they got to shield to their audience members, buy something like 50K market cap, shield to everyone, and dump on everyone for 100x. That's why they're a maxi. They don't care about the chain. If they did it on any other chain, they'd be in there. This is why you listen to me, like, subscribe, bell button, or I can identify these in communities. If you poke the bear, see which bear is hungry to eat you the fastest. That's just all it is. That's how you know who's the strongest. I've done this research for you. Wow, $2 liquidity? Golly gee. They're all cheating. They're all cheating. You know, these numbers, they're not fake. These numbers, they're not by mistake. All right. This is a real thing. Okay. We're not making this up. This all happens. It's happening right now. Okay. I can even show you the fake volume they're trying to bring here. Like, there's so much fake volume and so many fake things going on. PulseChain even overtook Bitcoin for the tweets for a 24-hour period. 2.22 million tweets versus 1.85. That should be telling you something. I mean, there is so much information here, friends. Look at this. Even PulseX's ranking, we're number 5. This is how you believe it. So this is why they started to cheat, friends. You can see this, right? Look, this is, by the way, in 9 days. In 9 days, which is less than 10, which is also less than 11, we did, if you squint here, let's have a squinty boo, $74 million of 24-hour volume. PancakeSwap, 60 million here, 55 million here. So obviously something's not right, because we're the hot new kid on the block. Okay. But if you really want to know why, like, how come they have more volume here, but on DEXScreener, we were able to overtake them? It's because you're going to learn something. A lot of the volume is just arbitrage with stablecoins. So if ETH USDT deviates on Binance Chain by like 0.2%, which is a very small amount, then a bot can buy it, go through the Binance exchange, right? I'm sure Binance do it themselves, and they arbitrage with other exchanges. They have market makers to do that. And they also do it with stable coins. So they can do the little triangle arbitrage rotation and flipperoonies around. You got to be flipping your flapjacks to do it. And what happens is they'll like arb $1 million over a day, but their net profit's like $1,000. So really, you'd think it should be around $1,000 volume. Doesn't really count, but that's just how it is. So it will be counting as millions of dollars going through, but it's just little arbitrage bots going around. You don't get to participate in it, and I don't either. And they're doing whatever they need to do to prop up the numbers and the volumes. Okay, Uniswap is next. So this was your breaking news. You got to see they're not so pure, man. They ain't so pure. And before they did their scamming of the numbers, this is what it looked like. Look at this. PulseChain hit 348 million. Look at that. We overtook BSC by 2 million. And they noticed it. They were aware of it. I'd like you to know, not only does this prove they're watching us, but I want to remind you again, Sir Johnny Chaos made a tweet showing the top 100 addresses of Binance Chain, BNB, okay? The top 100 addresses owned 99%. It was actually more than that, 99.35 or 99.45% of the coins. Like an insanely large amount. It caught wind, it gained traction, and within 24 hours, the Binance team were watching, BNB, CZ, everyone's watching. They obviously never responded, and then mysteriously, they started shifting their wallets around. Now, they only own 70%. But we have all the evidence. We got the receipts. We got the receipts on them. We know what they're doing. They control all of it. That's how the BNB chart was able to go up. That's why centralization is actually good. So I'm not saying it's actually bad. Wouldn't it be good if you hold BNB from like the ICO? It'd be great. Decentralization is just a meme. They're all super centralized. They control everything. Okay? It's all about the perception of value. And everyone in crypto, we talk about decentralization. You know, there's just ugly centralization, toxic label. People think centralization means less value or something, or impure. No, it means you pump more. But now you get to see it's a game, and it's all about the pump. I want you to know, if they were so sure of their numbers and their users and everyone coming, they would not do this immediately. They would not do this. It's almost like they want to be number 2 forever. They don't actually want to overtake Ethereum. And I can feel this because the whole exchange, they never get into any battles. They always want to remain neutral and independent. So you can see them, right? But they're always going to try to be number 2. But let me tell you something. Eventually people just are going to move on because there's not enough money for them to go around. But now the Binance chain is going to have to feed it to everybody in a different way. We're going to see what that is because they sure as hell aren't handing out yield like these PulseX yield farms. Now, this is a vulture attack like you've never seen on crypto, right? Where are you going to get these yields from? And don't tell me these will be gone in a month. Who cares? Have you seen the average crypto person? They can't even think longer than 3 hours. They look at one red candle on a 4 hour. That's it. They've lost their minds. So yes, these yields are going to be gone. But they're not gone now. They're here now. And they're strong like our friendship. Like, subscribe, bell button, or Binance fakes their volume. We're going to win. Tell mum and dad that you love them.